hear something if you hear something for everyone. A comedy tonight.
Something appealing, something appalling, something for everyone.
A comedy tonight. Nothing with kings, nothing with crowns. Bring on the lovers, liars, and clowns. New situations, new complications. This time it all turns out all right. Tragedy tomorrow, comedy tonight. Something convulsive, something repulsive, something for everyone. A comedy tonight.
Something aesthetic, something frenetic, something for everyone.
A comedy tonight. Nothing with gods, nothing with fate. Weighty affairs will just have to wait. Nothing that's formal, nothing that's normal. No recitations to recite. Open up the curtain, comedy tonight. Tonight, tonight, won't be just any night. Tonight there will be no morning star. Tonight, tonight, I'll see my love tonight, and for us stars will stop where they are. Today the minutes seem like hours, the hours go so slowly, and still the sky is light. Oh, moonlight, and make this endless day, endless night. Tonight. Thank you. Welcome to our afternoon of the songs of Stephen Sondheim. The first song we did today was from A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum, and the second one, of course, was from West Side Story. West Side Story was the first show that Sondheim did on Broadway. He was hired to write the lyrics for the music of...
Julie Stein.
No. Leonard Bernstein.
The other Stein.
The other Stein. And that was not a bad gig for a 27-year-old. Now, just a word about the coffee and the tea. I understand that it didn't get turned on or it shut itself off. So there will be coffee and tea. If you want to just take a break and go up and get yourself a coffee or a tea, be my guest. And where's the wine? I thought people were going to be drinking wine. We sound better with a little bit of wine. Well, anyway, more numbers from West Side Story.
Maria, the most beautiful sound I ever heard. Maria, 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 Maria. All the beautiful sounds of the world in a single word. Maria, 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 Maria. Maria, Maria, Maria. I just met a girl named Maria, and suddenly that name will never be the same to me. Maria, I just kissed a girl named Maria, and suddenly I found how wonderful a sound can be. Maria, say it loud and there's music playing. Say it soft and it's almost like praying. Maria, I'll never stop saying Maria, the most beautiful sound I ever heard. Maria.
Make of our vows one last vow, only death can part us now. Make of our lives one life, day after day, one life. Now it begins, now it starts. One hand, one heart, even death won't part us now.
A place for us, somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and open air, wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us, someday a time for us, time together with time to spare, time to learn, time to care. Someday, somewhere, we'll find a new way of living. We'll find a way of forgiving somewhere. There's a place for us, a time and place for us. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there. Somehow, someday, somewhere.
So, did that inspire anyone out there to want to come up here and do their favorite Sondheim song? Anybody? Come on.
Yeah, Katie. Katie knows everything.
You just did them all. Oh, Katie, let's bring Katie good.
Come on, Kate.
This is payback, bro. You know you love Sondheim. There we go. Katie, be good, everybody. Bring her up.
Seriously? Guys, I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright. And I pity any girl who isn't me tonight. La 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 la. I feel charming. Oh, so charming. It's alarming how charming I feel. And so pretty, I can hardly believe I'm real. See that pretty girl in that mirror there? What mirror? Where? Who can an attractive girl be? Oh, such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile, oh, such a pretty me. I feel stunning and entrancing, feel like running and dancing with joy, for I'm loved by a pretty, wonderful boy, oh boy, oh boy.
The next big Broadway show that Sondheim was associated with. Tap, tap. Oh, well, not working.
Technical
What did
difficulty.
I do now? Did you want to sing a
I
sing a
did.
Sondheim song?
I did. I can only sing hello and goodbye.
Must have been when I pulled it out of the mic. Ah, there we go. There we go. Thank you so much. Mary, thank you. Technical whiz.
Now that's not.
It's not hot either.
Oh, now.
Mine is.
Anybody want coffee or tea?
Yeah.
This would be the time to do it.
Well, they were working before.
Famous last week. Yeah, they were working. They were working during tech.
Okay. Batteries are where they're supposed to be.
Welcome to live theater.
There you go. There you go.
Very good. Well, as I was saying, the next big Broadway show that Sondheim did debuted in 1959, and it was also a collaboration, this time with Julie Stein. There we go. The story follows two young sisters during the vaudeville era, Baby June and her gangly, awkward older sister, Louise. And if you're familiar with the story, you know that Baby June took the stage name June Havoc and did many movies and Broadway and wrote plays, received a lot of awards. And Louise put the T's in striptease as Gypsy Rose Lee. Now we're going to hit a few songs from Gypsy. Is that all right?
Yep.
Very good.
Yep.
Let us entertain you.
This particular song is written for Tulsa, a character nobody remembers, I guess. But it was designed to be the opening for a big dance number that was done by Jerry Robbins. And as a rule in the films that they did of it, it's Jerry Robbins' choreography. But the last version of this that was shot was with Bette Midler as Rose. And Jeffrey Broadhurst did this number and did the dance, and it was stunning. So if you get a chance, Netflix and look at that. Ready, Tony? Once my clothes were shabby, tailors called me cabby, so I took a vow, said this bummel be Bo Brummel. Now I'm snappy, now my tailor's happy, I'm the cat's meow, my wardrobe is a wow. Hair a silk, hair a tweed, there's only one thing I need. Got my tweed pressed, got my best vest, all I need now is the girl. Got my striped tie, got my hopes high, got the time and the place, and I got rhythm. Now all I need's the girl to go with them. If she'll just appear, we'll take this big town for a whirl. And if she'll say, my darling, I'm yours, I'll throw away my striped tie and my best pressed tweed. All I really need is the girl. You can put all the stops out till they call the cops out. Find you behind till you're dead. But you gotta have a gimmick if you wanna get ahead. You can sacrifice your sacro, working in the back row, bump till you dump till you're dead. But you gotta have a gimmick if you wanna get ahead. with a horn. Once I was a schlepper, now I'm Mr. Zappa with my revolution in dance. You gotta have a gimmick if you wanna have a chance.
Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, I'll never make her rich. Me, and I do it with a switch. I'm a trying and I never have to mess with the game. 'Cause if you've got a gimmick, gypsy girl, you've got it made.
All them, Well, ain't gonna spell success. And I, But I do it with finesse. Pressy tessitura is so much more demure than all them other ladies because you gotta have a gimmick if you wanna get applause.
Make it twinkle while you shake.
If you wanna grind it, wait till you refine it.
If you wanna bump it with a trumpet to get yourself a gimmick, and you too can be a star.
At this time, we'd like to, this time we'd like to acknowledge our pianist, keyboardist, musical director, Joni Parent. Who's always the harder backbone of any musical show that we do up here. Joni is the soul of patience. She must have learned, 30, 35 Sonheim songs? No sooner would we rehearse them for 3 days to a week than we'd throw them out. So, we whittled it down to 20, but not without a lot of extra work from Joni. So, thank you, Joni.
Want to use this one? Donald? No, use this. Use this one.
Okay. No music.
Your words, though. You need your music.
I kind of needed the words. Okay. Here we go. There's no light over here. Never get away from me. You can climb the tallest tree. I'll be there somehow. True. You can say that here's your hat, but a little thing like that wouldn't stop me now. I couldn't get away from you, even if you told me to. So go on and try, just try, and you're gonna see how you're gonna not at all get away from me. I couldn't get away from you, even if you told me to. So go on and try, just try, and you're gonna see how you're gonna not at all get away.
I think that one's live.
Okay. Something always makes me verklempt.
Verputzt.
Verklempt. What can I say? Let me entertain you. Let me make you smile. Let me do a few tricks, some old and then some new tricks. I'm very versatile.
And if you're real good, I'll make you feel good. We want your spirits too. Why,
So we'll have a real good time.
Mama was married, we'd live in a house as private can be. Just Mama, 3 ducks, 5 canaries, a mouse, 2 monkeys, 1 father, 6 turtles, and me. If Mama were married,
If Mama was married, I'd jump in the air and give all my toe shoes to you. I'd get all these hair ribbons out of my hair, and once and for all I'd get Mama out too. If Mama was married.
Mama, get out your white dress, you've done it before.
Without much success.
Mama,
Godspeed and God bless, we're not keeping score. What's 1 more or less? Oh, Mama, say yes and waltz down the aisle while you may.
I'll gladly support you, I'll even escort you,
And I'll gladly give you away. Oh, Mama,
get married
today. If Mama was married, there wouldn't be any more. Let me entertain you. Let me make you smile. I will do some kicks.
I will do some tricks.
Sing out, Louise.
Smile, baby.
Mama, please take our advice. We aren't the lunch. I'm not Fanny Bryce. Mama, we'll buy you the rice. If only this once you wouldn't think twice. It could be so nice if Mama got married to stay.
But Mama gets married,
And
married, married,
and never gets carried away. Oh, Mama, oh, Mama, oh, Mama, get married today. Lost. Okay. So, in the decade of the 60s, Stephen Sondheim wrote three more shows that we can think of right off the top of our heads. One of them was Anyone Can Whistle in 1964, and Do I Hear a Waltz in 1964. And also, a funny thing happened on the way to the Forum in 1962. But now we're going to skip forward to the 70s. Oh no, more mics. We're going to skip forward to the 70s when Sondheim won Tony Awards in 1970, 71, and 72, back to back to back, kind of a three-peat, for Company, Follies, and a little night music. I'm going to do that, I guess. Coffee and tea.
This song is from Company, and the show had a real strange kind of evolution. There used to be a comic, single panel or 3-panel strip in New York by Jules Feiffer that was called Feiffer's People. And it sort of, got the Mickey out of a certain strata of socioeconomic. And it was only in the New Yorker for years, and then suddenly it was, sort of syndicated, and it was everywhere. George Firth was an avid reader, he wrote a play based on those people. He took that play to Harold Prince. Harold Prince took it to Stephen Sondheim, and a whole musical was written. So this particular song is by a character named Bobby, who is sort of the third, fifth, seventh, ninth wheel in any kind of social situation. And they all want to get him married. They all want him to find some sort of a relationship. And the rumor around town in those days was that this character was actually based on Stephen Sondheim. Somebody hold me too close. Somebody hurt me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive. Being alive. Somebody need me too much. Somebody know me too well. Somebody pull me up short and put me through hell and give me support for being alive. Make me alive. Make me alive. Make me confused. Mark me with praise. Let me be used. Vary my days. But alone is alone. Not alone. Somebody crowd me with love. Somebody force me to care. Somebody make me come through. I'll always be there, as frightened as you, to help us survive. Being alive. Being alive. Being alive.
Here's to the ladies who lunch, everybody laughs. Lounging in their caftans and planning a brunch on their own behalf. Off to the gym, then to a fitting, claiming they're fat and looking grim, 'cause they've been sitting, choosing a hat. Does anyone still wear a hat? I'll drink to that. Here's to the gals who say smart, aren't they a gas? Rushing to their classes in optical art, wishing it would pass. Another long, exhausting day, another $1,000. A matinee, a pinter play, perhaps a piece of Mahler's. I'll drink to that. And one for Mahler. Here's to the girls who pay wife, aren't they too much? Keeping house but clutching a copy of Life just to keep in touch. The ones who follow the rules and meet themselves at the schools, too busy to know that they're fools, aren't they a gem? I'll drink to them. Let's all drink to them. And here's to the girls who just watch. Aren't they the best? When they get depressed, it's a bottle of scotch plus a little jest. Another chance to disapprove. Another brilliant singer. Another reason not to move. Another vodka stinger. I'll drink to that. So here's to the girls who just on the go. Everybody tries. Look into their eyes and you'll see what they know. Everybody dies. A toast to that invincible bunch. The dinosaurs surviving the crunch. Let's hear it for the ladies who lunch. Everybody rise. Rise. Raise your glasses. Rise. Rise. Rise, rise, rise.
I've always been a big believer that life kind of conspires to take you places. And it was sort of one of those things where one day I was laying on the beach in Venice, California, and the next day I was in New York. And I was running with a crowd I had only ever read about and was not sure actually how it had all happened. And so I actually got to know Stephen Sondheim as well as anybody could possibly know him. He was pretty complicated. And he was throwing a party for, I think it was Merrily We Roll Along had gone into previews, and he threw a party for the cast and for the creative staff. And I ended up there by default, I suppose. And while everybody was yammering in the kitchen and blah, 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 I started wandering downstairs. And I wandered into what was sort of a big damn affair. And there in the corner was his grand piano. I was like, oh no, I have to go look at this. I mean, look at everything that came out of that piano. So I wandered on over there, hoping that nobody called security. And I was looking at the piano, and then in this corner, there was a stack of rhyming dictionaries. Not new ones in paperback, old hardbound ones. I had no idea how old some of this stuff was, but it made me understand why some of this stuff is so difficult, like setting things in with the barber in Sweeney Todd, or in Japan with Pacific Overtures. He used those things, and that's what makes his music so wonderful. And aside from the music, his lyrics, they really are terrific. And it's kind of hard to wrap your lips around them at any given moment because they really ask a lot of you. So this song is for Polly's, and it's called The Story of Jessie and Lucy. Here's a little story that should make you cry. 2 unhappy days. Let us call them Lucy X and Jessie Y, which are not their real names. Now Lucy has the purity, along with the unsurety that comes with being only 21. Jessie has security and plenty of maturity. Whatever you can do with them, she's done. Given their advantages, you may ask why the 2 ladies have such grief. This is my belief. In brief, Lucy is juicy but terribly drab. Jessie is dressy, cold as a slab. Lucy wants to be dressy, Jessie wants to be juicy. Lucy wants to be Jessie, and Jessie, Lucy. You see, Jessie is racy, but hard as a rock. Lucy is lacy, but dull as a slug. Jessie wants to be Lucy. Lucy wants to be Jessie. That's the sorrowful pressing. It's very messy, poor sad souls, itching to be switching roles. Lucy wants to do what Jessie does. Jessie wants to be what Lucy was. Lucy's a lassie, you pat on the head. Jessie is classy, but virtually dead. Lucy wants to be classy. Jessie wants to be classy. If Lucy and Jessie could only combine, I could tell you someone who would finally be just fine.
I'm just a Broadway baby, walking off my tired feet, pounding 42nd Street to be in a show. Broadway baby, learning how to sing and dance, waiting for that one big chance to be in a show. Gee, I'd like to be on some marquee, all twinkle and lights, a spark to pierce the dark, from Battery Park way up to Washington Heights. Someday maybe all my dreams will be repaid. Heck, I'd play a nun or a maid to be in a show. True story. Hey, Mr. Producer, yeah, I'm talking to you, sir. I don't need a lot, only what I got, plus a tube of grease paint and a follow spot. I'm just a Broadway baby, slaving at the 5 and 10, dreaming of that great day when I'll be in a show. Broadway baby, making rounds all afternoon, eating out a greasy spoon to save on my dough. At my tiny flat, there's just my cat, a bed and a chair. Still, I'll stick it till I'm on a bill all over Times Square. Someday maybe, if I stick it long enough, I may get to strut my stuff, working for a nice man like a Ziegfeld or a Weissman in a big, big Broadway show.
Boy, have your age in the grass. I've done that already. Or didn't you know, love? Tell me, how could I leave when I left long ago? Love, leave you, how could I leave you? Sweetheart, I have to confess. Could I leave you? Yes. Will I leave you? Will I leave you? Guess.
Too many warnings, making and pretending I reach for you. Thousands of warnings, dreaming of my girl. All that time wasted, merely passing through. Time I could have spent so content, wasting time with you. Too many mornings, wishing that the room might be filled with you. Morning to morning, turning into days. All the days that I thought would never end. All the nights with another day to spend. All those times I'd look up to see Sally standing at the door. Sally moving to the bed. Sally resting in my arms, with her head against my head.
Good times and bum times, I've seen them all, and my dear, I'm still here. Plush velvet sometimes, sometimes just pretzels and beer, but I'm here. I've stuffed the dailies in my shoes, strummed ukuleles, sung the blues, seen all my dreams disappear, but I'm here. I've slept in shanties, guest of the WBA, but I'm here. Danced in my scanties, $3 a night was the pay, but I'm here. I've stood on bread lines with the best, watched while the headlines did the rest. In the depression, was I depressed? Nowhere near. I met a big financier, so I'm here. I've been through Candy, Windsor, and Wally's affair, and I'm here. Amos and Andy, Mahjong and platinum hair, and I'm here. I got through Amy's Irish Rose, 5 Dion babies, major bows, had heebie-jeebies for BB's bathysphere. I lived through Brenda Fraser, and I'm here. I've gotten through Herbert and J. Edgar Hoover. Wow, that was fun and a half. When you've been through Herbert and J. Edgar Hoover, anything else is a laugh. I've been through Reno, I've been through Beverly Hills, and I'm here. Reefers and vino, rest cures, religion and pills, and I'm here. Been called a pinko, commie tool, got through it stinko by my pool. I should have gone to an acting school, that seems clear. Still, someone said she's sincere, so I'm here. Black sable one day, next day it goes into hock, and I'm here. Top billing Monday, Tuesday you're touring in stock, but I'm here. First you're another slow-eyed vamp, then someone's mother, then your camp, then you career from career to career. I'm almost through my memoirs, but I'm here. I've gotten through, hey lady, aren't you who's it's? Wow, what a looker you were. Or better yet, sorry I thought you were who's it's. Whatever happened to her? Good times and bum times, I've seen them all, and my dear, I'm still here. Lush velvet sometimes, sometimes just pretzels and beer, but I'm here. I've run the gamut, A to Z, 3 cheers and damn it, c'est la vie. I got through all of last year, and I'm here. Lord knows at least I was there, and I'm here. Look who's here. I'm still here.
This song is from Follies. I don't know how many people here might have seen it or are familiar with it. It was based on a picture of Gloria Swanson standing in the wreckage of the Palace Theater in Brooklyn, okay, where she had played when she was very, very young before she started doing film. Once again, Stephen Sondheim sees the book of a wreck, makes a musical out of it. That's just the kind of how it was. Anyway, there were great people in it. Dorothy Collins was in it, Alexa Smith was in it, Ivana Carlo was in it. But there's this one person, and I don't know if anybody even remembers her, but for some bizarre reason I do. Does anybody here remember Phoebe Dorsey? Totally obscure. Totally obscure. She was sort of promoted as this French soubrette that had come over from Paris and blah, 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 blah. She was from Montreal. And she had done music hall up there and then decided she wanted to break into show business in New York. So she came down, and Helen Morgan, who was in the original Showboat, took her under her wing, moved her in an apartment, and taught her how to get into business. And she actually had a really good career. But I'm going to sing this piece with a sort of French patois, and you'll just have to forgive me, okay? Ready, Joni? I have traveled over this earth, from Bombay to Venice to Perth. I've been down to Rio and up to West, to East and West and to all the rest. I have seen the gardens of Kew, and I've been to Timbuktu too. But Berlin has bars, but Paris, Shanghai has silk and Madrid guitars. But Paris, in Cairo you find bizarre songs. In London, picket you sip tea. But when it comes to love, none of the above compares compris. So if you're making love, what you thinking of? Paris. I have seen the ruins of Rome. I've been in the igloos of Rome. I've gone to Moscow, it's very gay. Well, anyway, on the 1st of May, I have seen Rangoon and Soho, and I like them more than so. But when there's a moon, goodbye Rangoon, aloha, aloha. Peking has rickshaws, New Orleans jazz, but Paris, Beirut has sunshine, that's all it has. But Paris, Constantinople has Turkish baths, and Athens that lovely decree. Cause that may have a small, but for ooh la la, you come with me. Cause that is where you're cured after you have toured Paris.
Our final selection this afternoon is from A Little Night Music. And Katie, be good. Hey, Katie. Encore? Did someone say encore? Gee. Thought you'd never ask.
Isn't it rosy, side by side,
Ports in a storm,
comfy and cozy, side by side.
everything comes, how sweet, side by side. Parallel lines, who meet, side by side.
Nobody's cozy, side by side.
You bring the drinks and I'll bring the posies, side by side.
One is lonely and two is boring. Think what you can keep ignoring, side by side. Older and older, side by side, sharing a tear, lending a shoulder, side by side. Ain't we got fun? No strain, side by side.
Permanent sun, no rain, side by side.
Friendship will mix anything bitter, side by side. Being the kids as well as the sitter, side by side.
One's impossible, two is dreary, three is company, stay fair.